What I'm going to give to group 1, okay, is a group of pictures, posters, that we call unserialized posters. And what I would like you to do is think a bit about the context here, where you are, you know, the island preferably, if you want to move out to Nicaragua, but not beyond that. And think about it as if you are a community. So each of you will kind of, within your group, decide who you are. Maybe you're in this group, you'll decide, well, you're a grandfather, you're an old man, you know, and then you know, and somebody else will, over there, she'll say, well, she's, you know, a housewife or a house father or whatever she wants to be, you know, and go on from there. So pick sort of roles, and then what you will do is give yourself a name for your community, and select 4 of these posters to tell a story about your community. That's your task, okay? This basically has to do with contamination routes and barriers. And it's a very key element for any community to really get a clear understanding of, in this case, it's fecal routes in terms of disease. About what criteria you're using to say
it looks like it's some
not
sort of
really
city, possibly a city community.
And I think your criteria in this case is
same thing, one at a time, straight into watershed.
the effect, the impact is the same, right? And that's what you do.
I don't want to like
In terms of contamination.
stick and
But
poke
another
here.
criteria
I see this
would be comfort.
flowing, showing more.
Okay, but you're right, contamination.
But we're
is-
basing this on contamination.
Or like
that's
this.
your primary
Okay.
criteria, okay?
And the barriers in the outer circle, and then the
Okay, so I think this is better than this.
that would stop
Like one at a time throughout the country.
I propose.
I just think that like when
We
you
don't-
mass it all together, yeah.
And because we don't see them put any stuff on it to cover it.
What about in the town
So
of
like this one is
Ometepe?
covered, so I
Yeah.
In
What
the
about
town.
what about
There's
if
a massive rural area here.
And then you show the
You know, like I
most likely
just-
thing that is stopping.
but we have to keep
Here we are in the beautiful community of Prolution, where the problem is the solution. Ometepe, Nicaragua. And slowly Coca-Cola and a bunch of corporations have been coming in and offering us soda and produced food, packaged foods, and we've been buying it all, and every day we go to the river to throw our Coke bottles and packaging in the river. So that's how we get rid of our trash. Does anyone want to speak?
Don't worry about the garbage in the house, just toss it in the river.
It's easy.
It goes away, it floats downstream.
Look at the water carry all the trash.
I wonder where it goes.
It's okay, son. Gotta keep going. So, just here. I'm the role of mother, just so you know the context. Why are my children throwing this rubbish at me? Why? This makes me feel really sad. I'm really, really angry!
Oh no. Our whole community is destroyed by the storm. How will we protect ourselves against the rain?
And I'm listening. I'm a tree whisperer, so think about working with the rain, working with the air, working with the land, working with the water, and accumulating things that can be of use and not so much needed to be bashed away. Think about what that means.
Well, if we're gonna start living sustainably, I might want to go get educated. Put on my coat and go get educated. And then by the time I come home to tell my wife and children what to do,
We're way ahead of the game.
oh, they're already
We're
doing
already
it.
planting. You see all the screws coming up.
I already know what to
We're
do.
done.
Great. Okay. What were the themes that came up?
Relationships with nature, habits. It was great to see the separate story that you came up with. That different process of mind and the way we think.
And this is a group Rorschach. It allows the group to project its own values, images, experiences.
You get very
And so-
different values depending on where you are.
Exactly.
You have.
Yeah. And this is a basic set. We have other different sets, but basic, this set can pull out a lot of different things in communities. So that's it. That's unserialized posters. Yeah, great. Thank you.
The point of this exercise was to stop the shit getting to the mouth. And so we decided to lay this out by protecting the mouth with all these ones around here which have circles, which are barriers to stop the shit getting to the mouth.
With various tools of sanitization of food and water and food and water sources mostly. So contaminants mostly are like insects and animals. So we have like rats, dogs, chickens, and these insects. And then also various places where you choose to shit. And by humans, by our own hands, touching things. And then there's various. Does someone want to talk about the various? The second one is like clean the
This is
toilet.
someone showering or washing themselves. This is a cover over a pot. This is actually a method of heating up water by the sun and, kind of sanitizing it that way.
By the sun, yeah.
In like a glass bottle. This is someone boiling water, someone cooking food, washing vegetables, covering food that they're about to eat, covering dishes that have been washed, protected from flies and insects.
Okay.
This is a latrine.
Thank you.
And the cover of the well.
Yeah.
Cover the well.
So the chickens could be walking around the field where someone just went to the bathroom, and then they could go over to the well and contaminate that.
Thank you.
So yeah, if you took any of these barriers out, then something outside influence can get the shit.
And the routes, it can be context specific because it will vary from community to community, an island or a water-based community and so on. But this is, I think it's interesting, the history of this. There is a classic in any public health primer. You're going to get in what in English is called the 4F diagram. In Spanish, it's ano, mano, boca. Ano, mano, boca is anus, hand, mouth. Okay, but it's the 4F diagram is fingers, fluids, food, and fields, and also the basic route. Trying to figure out how we can do this without teaching people from a poster. And I thought through the weekend, I thought, Sheen, if I cut it into little pieces and have the people put it together themselves, we will, and that's what this activity kind of came out of, and we've used it in a lot of places in a lot of ways. So that's how it's just trying to. The scissors are often one of the best instruments for creating participatory materials. You cut things up. Yeah.